Hey, so I have news. While I was doing my school stuff, I looked and I found that through my bank, I have about $4,000 in credit card debt. Yay! Even when I pay off like $1,500, I will have $2,500 at least. And then also, that is because I had, what was it? The 600, 700 for, what was it called? 700 for buying parts for my vehicle. And then what was it? The 700 for school to pay for it, the 100 in order to even apply for housing. Doesn't mean that you'll be accepted, but just to apply for housing. So I'm like, really? Okay, got it. So yeah, I'm just, yeah. So what I'm going to do is basically, what am I going to do? Something. Get a job as soon as possible. Work Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. I talked to the manager over at Planet Fitness, and he said that they are hiring for strictly Saturday, Sunday. It'd be $10.50 an hour. I grimaced because $10.50 an hour is not much, and I am hoping for a job that pays more. But I did tell him that if I can't find anything, because I think O'Reilly is actually paying more in order to drive around, I told him that if I can't find anything, I'll go ahead and apply there. So I actually need to make a list of all the jobs that I have applied for. Dang it. Pothole. All the jobs that I have applied for, all the jobs that I want to apply for, and then make a note for whenever I have either applied or, yeah, make a note for whenever I have applied to it. So just basically write them down. If I write them down, it means I want to apply for them, or I have applied for them. So those two. And then what's the next thing? Make a note next to it of like where I can apply. Planet Fitness, he said Indeed, so I can basically apply through there. What's the next step? Apply through there, and then what else is there? Yeah, that's basically it. It's just go ahead and do that. That I can actually work on a little bit tonight. And I need to actually go to bed soon so I can get into healthy habits. Yay! Eat, make that list, go to bed, and then wake up earlier tomorrow. Yeah. Other than that, I don't know. Oh, so I did want to, by the way, props for like working out, and now I'm like, I should really work out. Not like crazy workout, but like in a healthy, steady workout regimen. But yeah, yeah, so I might, let's see, do that. Oh, also, just to give you a heads up, And I need to start doing this like starting tomorrow and from here on out, especially if I go to the gym a little bit earlier. And this is for your own like health and safety. Don't forget to stretch like after cardio, like basically jumping jacks, or maybe, so there's jumping jacks, what's another one? Or running or jogging or something like that. Don't forget to stretch. This is purely for your health and safety. And what I'm thinking is that what it is that if you don't stretch, your muscles end up getting super, super tight, to the point where you end up exercising to the point where they could burst. It could be muscles or tendons or anything like that, or where it ends up getting so tight where it ends up being painful. So I personally, like if you haven't been doing that, I hope you have been doing that just for your own safety. But I would recommend doing that. And then also I don't know what they're called. Is it calisthenic? I could be wrong, but basically some kind of exercises, not necessarily where you're stretching, but where you make sure that you stay flexible. And that's because some guys, they become so like fit, they become stiff. And I would much rather you be healthy and like stretch and things like that. So that way you can maintain your flexibility and just be safe, basically. So, yeah. But yeah, this way, like, you can, if you feel secure with yourself, like with how you look while you're exercising, then props. But yeah, so other than that, I just recommend doing that just to stay safe, make sure that you can still maintain just normal flexibility. In fact, like if you stretch on a regular basis, if you stretch on a regular basis, and then also if you not flexible, but if you go ahead and do some mobility exercises, I'm sure you'll be more flexible than me, because I don't do it very often. I've actually seen guys, they are skinnier than I am, but I have seen some guys that go ahead and exercise and they stretch, and whenever they do that, I notice them, like they'll bend over, and like some people are like, oh, and I'll be behind them, and some people might be like, oh, you're looking at their butt. No, that's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at like, oh my goodness, you are like more flexible than I am, honestly. I'm just like, oh, like you can bend down and touch your toes. I can't do that. Like, I really can't. I can go ahead and like bend my knees and like touch my, toes with my hands. But if I'm standing up, I can't bend down and reach down to my toes. So some guys who can do that, I'm like, that is impressive. Wow. So yeah. And I feel like Morticia from the Addams Family, the lighting right here. So yeah. Anyways, I will. No more lighting on the eyes. I think that's really about it. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and you're enjoying life and what it has to offer. What else? I think that's really about it. Simply because I do want you to be safe and okay and all that jazz. But go for it. Definitely go for it. Like, yeah. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, I think that's about it. I need to blow my nose. Yeah, what is that inside the house, my nose was running, and I'm just... No! So I'm like, do I need more water? Is that it? Maybe I just need to go outside more. So, I don't know. Could be a combination of both, so, yeah. Tomorrow I am making gumbo because basically the library closes by like 5 tomorrow, and it's like, what else am I going to do? exercise. I can exercise after I make the gumbo. So what I plan on doing is basically heating up boudin. I like 4 or 5 things of boudin, or 6, something like that. I had a lot of boudin. Anyways, I have a few things of boudin. I'm going to go ahead and cook it, and then after I cook it, I'm going to go ahead and actually put it into the gumbo. So I'll cook up the boudin, the boudin first, and then I'll go ahead and put it in there. The shrimp I need to thaw first also. I'll probably put the rice on first. Yeah, I'll go ahead and cook up the rice because it takes forever to cook up rice. And then after that, put the stuff on the stove, cook up boudin, and then also thaw out the shrimp. So probably bring out the shrimp while I'm doing all that. And then whenever it's about time, I'll go ahead and flash unfreeze the shrimp. I'll do that by running hot water over it so that way it can really thaw quickly. And we'll see how much this creates. It looks like it's enough for 3 people, so maybe 2. But with it on top of rice, I'm hoping they'll actually be enough for 4 people because we're adults and I eat smaller portions than other people. That, and then what I plan on doing is making some pasta salad. I have 2 boxes of pasta salad left, so I can go ahead and do that, and I think it'll be, not sure about the combination, but I think overall the food will be good, so yeah. Anyways, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure if I told you. I started watching Alita. I did start watching Alita. I did tell you. Okay, cool. I read the ending of it. Turns out it's actually based upon a manga. I'm not sure if the manga is actually finished, but it has at least 2 books out. And I'm like, that's okay. Yeah, so, yeah. And you know what's kind of nice is that with me doing the paperwork today, I wasn't as stressed as I was, because usually whenever I'm like, I really don't want to do this, I procrastinate to the last minute, A, and then B, I start feeling sleepy, and I'm like, I just don't want to do this, basically, and I'm just falling asleep, trying to force myself to stay awake, and I'm earlier while I was doing it, I was like, you know what, this actually isn't that bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. My phone changed to 5%. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So it's you know what? It'll be okay. I'll be okay. And so I was able to complete that portion, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I feel good. So yeah, I'm happy about it. Now I need to complete the rest of it tomorrow. I think I should be able to get it done by tomorrow. I actually needed to get it done by last week, but oh well. And then I will be living in my car by Sunday night and hopefully go to bed by 9-10 because then wake up maybe about 6:37. And then I think that's really about it. So yeah, should be good. And then I won't be staying in the city that is where college is at. I'll actually be going somewhere else. So yeah. Anyways, let me know if there's anything else you want to talk about, and I'll respond by tomorrow. So if it's posted tonight, I may make a video, but then I'll make sure it's up and running by tomorrow morning, probably about 8-9 a.m. So yeah, I don't know what time you're up by, but around 8-9 a.m. So yeah, talk to you later. Have a great night. Bye.